Coffee Talk with Denise.
And Eddie. So thanks for coming in and talking to us. Yesterday I was at a huge event, and one of the biggest questions that I had was, well, how much is an inspection?
That's a very good question, Denise, and you gotta take a look at the condition of the house. So what we factor in is the size of the home, the age of the home, and what ancillaries are possibly needed for the home as well. As you know, insurance plays a big part of it, and now even lenders are paying a big part of it. So we price based upon the size, the age, and what ancillaries is needed. So I advise everybody to do their price shopping, because buying a home is the most important decision that you have in regards to the amount you're gonna spend.
Right.
It's a big purchase for everyone.
So my best advice is whenever you're an agent and somebody asks you that, one of your buyers is asking you, well, how much is an inspection going to cost? A lot factors into that. First of all, what kind of mortgage are they going to have? What type of lending? Is it FHA, VA? Because with those, you're going to need a WDO termite inspection. Depending on the age of the house, you're going to need a 4-point, a wind mitigation. Is it a cash deal and they're not going to insure the house, so they don't have to worry about that? Is it a house that they're getting maybe a loan for a manufactured home, which is going to need a mobile tie down?
Correct. And that's again, we talk about all the ancillaries,
Right.
whether it's manufactured home, whether we have a crawl space involved, whether you need like a radon inspection, a sewer camera based on the age of the home. And believe it or not, sometimes a sewer camera on brand new homes can show some defects, because you gotta remember, all these vehicles driving on that driveway before they even pour a concrete slab in regards to the driveway. Or do you need indoor air quality like we have here, especially with the storms that we recently have? Indoor air quality is a concern, especially in Florida, because of all the environmental concerns that we have right now.
Great tip there. And also, does it have septic well? Because then those are additional inspections to make sure that the water quality is good and your septic is working. So it's not just a blanket statement to say, well, an inspection is going to cost X amount. All those other things are factored into it, which are going to raise the price. So a lot of times we'll see when somebody calls in for a price on a home inspection, they're just going with what is the price of this square footage on this home, not factoring in all the additional things that they're going to add later. And then when they possibly go to another company that doesn't offer all the inspections that Waypoint does, then they have to go to different companies.
Yeah. And that's the key there too, Denise, when you think about the qualifications, the certifications that the inspectors have. We totally vet all of our inspectors. We train them all in-house to make sure that they're trained. Make sure they have the proper E&O insurance. What are they covered for in regards to errors and omission? Because it'll happen. Sometimes they miss something. What is their errors and omissions? What is their service like? What do they charge in regards to all these other ancillaries? You talked about FHA water. Water is a concern for FHA, and we do that as well. We even do lead-based testing on paint.
We get a lot of requests for that lately.
Yeah, we've done a multitude of that recently. And you talked about mobile tie downs. What's holding down the structure is what the HUD requires. They want to make sure that it's held down properly. So again, there's a whole lot of ancillaries that we're talking about. So when you talk about pricing, it is a vague amount because of all these other ancillaries. But again, the home inspection is really for the client, and what do they want in regards to that, and what do they provide? Do they provide a warranty? Do they provide a repair pricer?
We do.
Yeah.
So third, last, best advice that we can give you is when you're calling in for a quote, write down or know exactly what the client wants, or have the client know exactly what ancillaries, what additional inspections are they going to need. and get one quote for everything instead of trying to piece it together.
Yes, that's the biggest thing is, based on the age, let's try and figure out what it is. And the other thing too is, Denise, what they should do is also talk to their home insurance agent to find out what they're requiring. Because it used to be, for a 4-point, it used to be 25 to 30 years old. Now it depends on the insurance carrier. Wind mitigations, I've been asked to provide wind mitigation reports on brand new homes based on the area that they're at, because they want proof that there is
Of
protection.
how it was constructed.
Okay,
Well,
so,
thank you for all this great information, and hopefully it helped you. If you have any other additional questions about this specific topic or anything else, let us know.
and one last thing I would like to provide is all of the information that we have, you can find on our website, waypointinspection.com, and search anything that you want in regards to ancillaries and how we do the inspections. So thank you for this opportunity.
Thanks. Have a great day.